So the purpose of Isha always has been from the beginning till now, and Sadhguru's whole life has been just about this, is about raising human consciousness. I would say the culture of Isha is a byproduct of the purpose, because our purpose is very clear. The moment you enter the ashram, something different is there. From the way the buildings are made, to how the pathways are done, not to mention the temples, the food, how you sit, how you walk. Everything has been looked at to see how to bring this human being to the peak of their consciousness.
So the first step which is there is always being aware and working on yourself. That is the core of everything. Sadhguru says that first is who we are is the most important. Second is whatever comes on the way, what we have to do. We do what we have to do. And third is what we get. That becomes the last priority. Your involvement will not come when you see what am I getting. Your involvement comes from how much I am giving or how much I am involved while doing the activity. Sadhguru is very particular about every word he says. He doesn't speak about what if it doesn't happen. But when Save Soil was there, 2 days before he was supposed to go from here, he was supposed to leave for UK. I remember the last day he went to homeschool, and I heard him say for the first time, and he looked at all the kids and say, if I don't complete it, you must complete it. Which means he knew the danger involved in such a big ride on a bike, the weather which was there, and he still was putting his neck out because he realized that the problem which we are dealing with required that kind of audacious act.
Sadhguru says that through yoga, it is possible to literally download the entire universe into you. And he gives the example, a very simple example of those of you who belong to that era of television antennas. Yeah, you have seen that, you know, the antenna is in a certain way, and then your television is not receiving any input, but you go and fine-tune the antenna, and then suddenly the whole world pours into you. It's nothing but geometry, right? So the significance of geometry, therefore, is the basis for everything. So, and using that knowledge, the geometry, various forms have been created in this culture, which we refer to as yantra. So, in fact, the deities that we have in our temples are nothing but yantras.
If I share the story of Hong Kong, this one volunteer, for a couple of years, he will constantly come over, try and meet so many of us in ashram. Just invite us, please come to Hong Kong. We need to do something there. It's very important. I am ready to do whatever is needed. If you attend an inner engineering program in Hong Kong, it's still being delivered in very, very extremely close proxy of how it is done in ashram. To a point where even the food will be served the way it is served in Bhiksha Hall. And it is not because it was our demand. As organizers, we very well appreciate the constraints that are there. But as volunteers who have taken up that role of being a mother, they want that culture to go there because they've seen the beauty of what they've experienced and they just want to share that experience.